Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here and today I'm bringing you one of my book hauls. So basically I have that many books beside me that I need to split this book haul. There is no way that I will get all of these done within the target of 15 minutes for footage. Let's get into the second-hand books that I got. Okay, so this lighting is disgraceful. Yeah, it's probably better if I work a little bit like that. So the first three books that I have here, they are books that I bought from Oxfam Bookshop. I never normally go in there, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. Worth a try, worth it, definitely worth it. So the first one I have is Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. This has done its rounds on BookTube and I found it really interesting. This one follows a young man who's club-footed and cleft-lipped, and he marries a 15-year-old girl. This couple then have a child who falls pregnant by a married yakuza. So that's not good. And a Christian minister offers a chance of salvation, a new life in Japan as his wife. Following a man she barely knows to a hostile country where she has no friends and no home, Sunja's salvation is just the beginning of her story. This one sounds really good and I'm excited, and there's a lot going on in this cover. So that's the first one I bought. The next one I bought was Homegoing by Gyasi. I'm probably saying that terrible. And this was another one that I'd seen. It's fairly short. It's very bright coloured as well, which is really nice to see. And this follows Effie and Essie, who are two sisters. One was sold into slavery and one was a slave trader's wife. The consequences of their fate reverberate through the generations that follow. And this is following continents and generations, so it just sounds like it's like an epic family novel. And it's very short, which I'm surprised by. That kind of thing I would have assumed would be massive. But yeah, that's the second one. Next one I have here is the third one that I bought from Oxfam Books, and that is Leanne Moriarty's Truly Madly Guilty. I've never read Leanne Moriarty, and I thought this would be a nice one to pick up for around the pool. I don't know why I thought it would be nice, because it's clearly like a murder thriller kind of thing, but I thought it would be a very good pool read when I go on holiday in the coming months. This is the story that starts at the barbecue. By the end of it, there's loads of revelations, and an innocent bystander is dead, and at the start of the evening there are 6 lives. By the end of it, those 6 lives will have changed forever. I'm really excited to get to this one. I literally have books everywhere. And this one is Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. This one is fairly recent. It's actually in really good condition as well, so that's why I picked this one up. So the next thing you have here is a nice bag from Barter Books. As you all know, if you've seen my videos before, or you know anything about my channel or my Instagram, I tend to go to Barter Books quite a bit. I absolutely love going to Barter Books in terms of trading books in, because it means I can offload a load of books and get credit in return. This time was just on a whim. We went on the way home from somewhere, so I didn't have anything to hand in, but I still managed to get quite a lot of books and still have quite a lot of credit. Can't even remember what's in here. The first one I have is Anatomy of a Scandal by Sarah Vaughan. This is a new release. It's not in the best of shape, like it's really dirty, so I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I think I might try and get a cheap copy online and then just swap this back maybe. I don't want to put it on my bookshelf, so it's going under the camera. This is like a complete lucky dip. So the first one from the bottom of the bag is this one, which is Raymond E. Feist's Silverthorn, which is book 2 in the Magician series, which I have the book somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Is it on there? It's down there. It's hiding in the corner behind my bookmarks. I found it, it's okay. So yes, I bought Silverthorn. Don't ask me why I bought a second book in a series when I haven't read the first. It's me, it happens. Oh, bookmark. The next one, I'm really pleased that I found this actually. When the rattling stopped, I'm really pleased I found this, and that is Released by Patrick Ness. I absolutely adored A Monster Calls, and I've heard this one is quite hard-hitting and harrowing as well. I'm intrigued about this. I'm really impressed that I found this there actually. I'm so proud that I found this there, and I can't wait to get to it. What else is in here? What did I do to myself last time I went? Oh, okay then. Turns out I got 2 copies of Anatomy of a Scandal. That other one must have been from a charity shop, so I will be giving that one back to charity. But this one is in a much better condition, so that was a big boo-boo. What an idiot. What else is in here? Probably another duplicate. Just more bookmarks. This next one I've got is Snap by Belinda Bauer. I read her The Beautiful Dead last year, absolutely adored it. Not last year, the year before, absolutely adored it. And I'm really intrigued about this one. I've also bought Maestra, but I brought that one brand new, so I think I have to read this one before I read Maestra. This is the story of a car crash and the story of children who were in this car crash and their mother left them over an hour ago to go and make an emergency phone call or go and find an emergency phone, and I'm assuming she doesn't come back. I'm really intrigued, I'm not gonna lie. I am excited to get to this one. What else is in here? There is another 4 books, so that's interesting. Most of these are actually thrillers as well, which is actually also interesting because I don't tend to read thrillers. Speaking of thrillers, the next one is 13 by Steve Kavanagh. I have been looking this one up and down like there's no tomorrow when I've been in the shops, so I'm really excited that I found this one as well. This follows a serial killer who, they're trying somebody for the murders, I believe, but it's not the guy because the guy is on the jury and that's in the tagline, so I'm really interested to see where this goes. Yeah, I think it's going to be so clever. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Proxima by Stephen Baxter. I bought this one because I have got the Long Earth series over there. You can just about see it. The Long Earth series with Terry Pratchett. Haven't read them yet, obviously. It's Rebecca, she doesn't read these things. But I thought this one would be quite interesting, and as far as I can tell it's the first in a series as well, which is really good. So I'll read the back. If you succeed, no, when you succeed in taming this wilderness, this world of Proxima Centauri, you will have proven that mankind can colonise this ultimate frontier, a planet of a red dwarf star. And because there are hundreds of billions of red dwarf stars, and because they last trillions of years, suddenly mankind's future in this galaxy is all but infinite, and it'll be all because of you. But there's a catch. So this amazing story of how we colonise a new world and the discovery of an ancient secret that will change our understanding of our place in the universe forever. I just think that's going to be so epic. I'm excited. So the next 2 books are by the same author, and this first one is Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, which means that the next one is very obviously Little Fires Everywhere. Again, this is another one I've seen everywhere. It's done its rounds on BookTube and then disappeared for a while and then came back again, and a lot of people tend to love this one. This is very, very well loved. A lot of people tend to love this one, so I'm excited to give this a go, as I am with that one. So don't know when I'm going to get to these, but yes, I am excited. So I don't think I have any more secondhand books anywhere. Let me just check. Of course I have more books. There's a bag. Okay, so this next 3, I think I've already had one of these before and gave it away because I just never got around to it, but I'm really interested in it. And that is Snowdrops by A.D. Miller, and this one is a historical fiction. This follows the bodies that float up in Russian waters and the light in the thaw. Drunks, most of them, and homeless people who give up and lie down into the whiteness, and murder victims hidden in the drifts by their killers. Nick has a confession. When he worked as a high-flying British lawyer in Moscow, he was seduced by Masha, an enigmatic woman who led him through her city. The electric nightclubs and intimate dashers, the human kindness and statewide corruption. Yet as Nick fell for Masha, he found that he fell away from himself. He knew that she was dangerous, but life in Russia was addictive, and it was too easy to bury secrets in the winter snows. Really short as well, so hopefully I'll be able to pick this one up soon, but I am so excited to have this back in my presence, and I think I had it on Kindle, not in a physical form, which might be why I didn't read it. But anyway, it's back, I'm happy. Next up we have The Girl with a Clock for a Heart, and that is by Peter Swanson. I'd read about this somewhere, and I can't remember where I read about it, but it was really intriguing. I did do the Goodreads search as well, because why wouldn't you do a Goodreads search? So I did a Goodreads lookup, and it was fairly good reviews as well on there, so that's exciting. I'm pleased I got this one. The final book I have here is Shadow and Bone, which is the first book in the Grishaverse by Leigh Bardugo. There is a lot of hype around the Grishaverse and Leigh Bardugo at the minute because of King of Scars. I have no idea what everyone's on about, so I thought I'd pick the first one up to give it a try, especially when it was in a charity shop that I didn't expect to see it in. So yeah, I'm interested to get to this one too. And there we have it. That is my second-hand book haul. Thank you all so much for watching. Did you see any titles that you were excited by? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to have a chat with you. Hopefully I can get to your favourites from this list sooner rather than later. But yes, all of the links to my socials should be down below, so if you do want to be my friend on Goodreads, it is down there. Give me a follow on Instagram if you fancy it. Can't believe I'm being this cheesy, but it doesn't do yourself any harm to give yourself a shout out, does it? Really? But yes, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all soon with another video, most likely another book haul, because I have about 20,000 books by my feet to haul. But yes, I shall see you all soon. Bye!